What's up everyone, this is the how-to 50/50 lace video by Lace Anchors. This video is brought to you by Rocket Ink shoelaces. Super vibrant colors, premium quality laces. Also, of course, by Lace Anchors, the #1 selling shoelace accessory. Alright, let's get to it. If you're not familiar with Lace Anchors, you check out our website and find all our products there and some more how-to videos as far as Lace Anchors go. Okay, so check this out. The 50/50, you can see up close. It's almost like 3D. The laces don't sit flat on your shoe, which is pretty cool. I kind of like that. It's totally different. It's unique. Alright, let's get to it. I already have my Lace Anchors attached on a black and red lace here, and these are our Rocket Ink laces with the colored tips. We have a bunch of different color combinations on our website. You can check them out. Okay, so I'm going to do opposite on this side. So I started with red on the right on this side, so I'm going to start with red on the left on this side. What you'll do is take your red lace and you're going to come out of, or any color, whatever color you're using for this side, doesn't have to be red obviously, and you're going to pull it through until your shoelace is seated, just like that. And that's what the Lace Anchor does. It allows you to start in any eyelet and finish in any eyelet. Creates a slip-on shoe, so you don't have to tie bows or knots. We'll pull the black lace through this side. Alright, so this is, once you get the first one down, it's going to be the same thing all the way up the entire shoe. The whole pattern is basically the same thing. So what I'm going to do is start with the red on my left side here. This color I'm going to keep on the bottom every time when I cross over, so it's consistent and looks the same all the way up. So with them crossed like that, you're simply going to take the red over and you'll take your black over. So you're making a cross like that. And you can also do this design. I'll probably do another video with this just all the way up the center, but I think it looks kind of cool when it's at an angle. So you'll take your shoelace and go into, now that it's through that black lace, the next eyelet up. Make sure you keep it nice and flat. And you want to do the same distance as this side. So I'll show you what I mean. These laces are kind of hanging all over the place. So I'll go into this eyelet over here with the black one, and I'll show you what we have. Once you do this, it should look like that. So I'm going to pull the red a little bit more so it's equal to the other side, so it looks just like that, and I'll lift this up and show you guys what you should have. So it should look just like that. See this side? That's what you should have at this point. Alright. Then you're going to take and make the same thing, the red underneath, across. Keep it nice and flat. And I'm going to cross it over. Go into the next eyelet. And I always go into the eyelets, going into it instead of coming out of it. I just like how it looks better. It kind of makes the shoe look a little bit wider, the lacing look a little bit wider. And then this side, you're going to take your black and go into, and then what you'll do is look at this side and get it about the same distance, which that looks pretty close to right. Yep, it's the second row. And then I'll grab them again, the red underneath, and wrap it over. You can fast forward now to the top if you've already figured this out and you're wanting to see how to install the Lace Anchors. Or you can just finish up with me. Alright, same thing, looks about even, looks barely past halfway on the shoe, barely past halfway on this side. And then I'll enter into this side with the black lace. And it always helps, like if it's flat, to keep it flat so your laces don't get all twisted up. Hold where you can see this is perfect, this is nice and flat, it's not twisted up at that point, and then just pull it all through and it should automatically kind of pull that flat so you don't have to untwist it constantly. Okay, and we'll take the red underneath, take it over the top once again, and I'm not going up to the top hole on this lace pattern. I'm actually stopping a little bit, one hole down below, just because I like the way the logo looks on this shoe. And make this one a little bit longer so it's about the same as the other side. there. Pull it in, and bam. That's what you've got, 50/50 lace. I'll go ahead and show you guys how to install the lace anchors now. Open these up. Now, for those of you that use lace anchors, obviously you're using 2 laces on this pattern, so you're gonna need an additional set. So it actually takes 4 lace anchors for each shoe. You're gonna have 1 in each corner of the shoe, as opposed to the standard way with just 1 lace. You just have 2 up at the top when you finish lacing, or 1 down here at the bottom, 1 at the top. But since you're using 2 colors, you are gonna have to have an additional set. So you push the lace anchor until it's touching the inside of your shoe, like that, for those of you that aren't familiar with the product. And you'll do the same thing on the opposite side. Push the lace anchor down until it's touching the inside of your shoe, just like that. And then you're gonna take the lace back through the top hole of that lace anchor. I'll show you what it'll look like. So it should look like that at this point. Do the same thing on the opposite side. Now once you get to this step and you have them in, coming out of the top holes on each side, what you're going to want to do is just go ahead and throw the laces out like that, this, and slide your foot in and make sure you like the fit of the shoe at that point. If not, readjust it. And then you'll go to the locking point, which is where you take it up over the top of this lace anchor into the bottom slot, keep it flat. Should look like that at this point. And you can just pull this. Now, at this point, it's up to you. I always trim off all this extra lacing. I just don't like standing on laces. I don't like it shoved inside my shoes. But you can also just tuck it under the insole. So if you don't want to trim your laces, you don't have to. Generally, I do. That's your call, whatever you want to do. Take this side and I'll lock it in at this point. Sure it's not all twisted up. Should be nice and flat, just like that. You can see, I mean, these things are solid. They don't move once you install the lace anchors. Take the lace, I'm not gonna trim it on camera, but I do trim and leave it just like about an inch hanging out. That way you have nothing inside your shoe. Actually, I'll go ahead and show you guys what I do. I am gonna trim it. That way you can see how much better this is. Leave about an inch of lace. And if you're an adult, or get an adult to singe the tips of your laces if you want, that just makes it look really clean and nice. So when you use lace anchors, this is what you essentially are getting, is no bows or knots inside your shoes. You can see there's nothing really in there to cause any discomfort. It's just a simple, hassle-free slip-on shoe. But that's it. That's the 50/50. Hope you guys like it. Make sure you check out our website, www.laceanchors.com, and snag up some laces and lace anchors. Thanks for watching.